Check it
No.
out.
Hey Siri,
Check it out.
how you screenshot on your MacBook Pro?
On the web for how do you screenshot on your MacBook Pro. Check it out.
How do you screenshot on that phone?
Hey, Cyrus.
Shala.
Yes.
Hold on. How did this crank? Hey.
Do you know how? Do you remember the intro?
No. I do not.
Yes.
Sean, Amanda,
What?
and Michelle, and this.
How you gonna announce this?
You can't announce us.
Oh, okay. Hey, this is Sean.
And I'm Amanda.
And I'm Michelle, and welcome to. How you
The Sisters Chat Podcast.
again?
It says my internet connection is unstable. Hey, this is Sean.
And I'm Amanda.
And I'm Michelle, and welcome to.
The conference call.
Wait, what is it?
What is
Welcome to the
The
Sisters
chit chat.
Chat.
I thought you said chit chat.
The conference call.
The conference call. The chit chat.
We are supposed to be saying the conference call. It's not the
That's how
Sisters
we
Chat.
just said the chit chat. Hey, this is the Sisters Chat Podcast, and I'm Sean.
I'm Amanda.
I'm Michelle, and welcome to the
The conference call. So yeah, we are doing this. We are jumping off 2022 with our first ever podcast.
Yes.
How you feeling?
I'm
I'm
excited.
feeling pretty
It's
good.
fun.
I'm excited about it. Happy
excited?
we're doing it. Been a long time coming.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So, and what can our listeners expect to hear from the podcast?
Much laughter, much love,
For the fun, for
a
the
lot of
truth,
fun,
like
the
chats,
the truth.
get to know us. We want to get to know you guys. That's what
It's
we're
gonna
here
be
No.
wildly funny every single
Great
week.
conversation.
for. What?
Great conversation. Sean froze. Remember earlier she said that her internet is unstable.
My internet is like that.
I think I'm looking forward to just the opening the doorway of our lives to the people around us, because we have some pretty funny conversations, some pretty insightful conversations,
True.
and so I'm looking to share those conversations with the world.
Whole world.
The whole world. There will be singing on this podcast, even though none of us are professional singers.
That's right. We do not own the rights to this music.
Any of these songs.
Any of these songs.
Beyonce might be.
Are you frozen? Is she frozen?
That's the picture of instability.
We make fun of each other a lot on the podcast, but it's all in good taste.
Oh, she's still frozen.
No one gets harmed in the making of these videos. Oh, welcome back.
No, in all honesty, the reason we started the podcast is because we would always get on the phone and talk for like an hour every morning about just our plans, our goals, what we had going on in life. And some of it was funny conversations. Some of it was more serious, talking about like, you know, plans or whatever. But we do that every day. So we decided, why not take the opportunity to do something as sisters and create this podcast where we could talk about our life, issues, maybe things that people are interested in hearing.
And it was also just a way for us to do something together. We've talked about we've been talking about for years doing something together, and
Yeah.
And so this kind of presented itself to us, and we were like, oh, let's do it. This year, last year, we really focused on moving our sisterhood into a intentional, authentic friendship. And in doing so, we've discovered a lot of things about one another, and discovered even more similarities. And so that's been really, really good for us. And so you'll hear us say very often that we are sisters by blood, but we are friends by choice. Because I don't think that all siblings are friends. And so yeah, that was kind of a discovery that we made, like, oh, we're sisters and we're bad cool, and we, if you start something, we gonna be there to finish it. But
that we fight.
don't come for my sisters. But we weren't really fostering an intentional friendship. And so over time, we noticed that we had kind of a distance in our relationships and stuff. And we were like, we're not really okay with that. So we did something about it.
I think that I was trying to think back, like maybe about when we started really being intentional about like our friendship and things like that. And I think it's whenever we started traveling for each other's birthdays. I know that sounds super random, but if you think about it, it's like when you were like, oh, okay, when that year that we planned Sean's birthday and we all went to Florida, it was like, oh, okay, this is something that I would normally do for like my friends, but we were doing it for each other. Or for like surprising Amanda at her birthday falls around their church launch, and she's always so busy around that time. And so me and Sean flew out and surprised Amanda, and she cried, and we were excited. But I think it's just kind of came from. Yes.
I am a crier.
But I think it came from doing things like that makes it intentional.
Right. So, welcome to the beginning of our journey. Our podcast kicks off January 19th. January 19th. We'll drop our first episode, and then you'll see weekly episodes from us on Wednesdays. Follow us at the Sisters Chat Pod on Instagram. Our podcast will show up on various sites. Pretty much anywhere you can listen to a podcast, we'll be there. But yeah, and we want to hear your feedback, good or bad. If it's bad, DM us.
Right. And it's a message do not comment on our pictures with these comments.
Right. DM us.
Have some special guests. Don't know who they are, but they're coming.
If you would like the special guests to DM us as well.
Speaking that out.
We want to hear about your sibling stories as well. So go and fill out our survey in our stories as well.
Hey. Oh, did you just comment?
Oh, I think my phone got that.
Is that Daddy?
Daddy.
Say hello.
Hello, Father.
Who am I talking to?
Can you not see?
You don't know what your daughters look like?
Michelle. Yeah, okay. All three of y'all. How y'all get on the same TV together? What you
We're to get into directorial. He's talking about some. He sees 2 blocks missing. Okay, thanks, Dad. We'll talk to you later. Look.
Chat soon.
Bye.
Chat soon.
What are you? Whoa! What is happening?
Just kidding. I'm still here.